Vision Chasers, Dr. Bird here. Imagine a man who has been unexpectedly dropped in the middle of the desert with no supplies, no resources. You can imagine that one of the things that are at the top of that man's list of needs in that moment is water. Water. If you're stranded in the desert, in order to survive, you're going to need water. That's one of the few things that you're absolutely going to need. So imagine if this man was fortunate enough to find water. That man would cherish the water. He wouldn't waste it because that water is valuable to him. Now, fortunately for all of us, we live a life where we don't have to worry about when we are going to find water because it's readily available to us. But still, water is a valuable resource because we need water to live. And it reminds me of our quote of the week, which is this: we never know the true worth of water until the well is dry. Once again, we never know the true worth of water until the well is dry. Now, I didn't record this video to talk about water. I want to talk about something else that is like water, in the sense that it's valuable. And that is time. Your time is valuable. And the way that I want you to see time is I want you to see it like a man stranded in the desert sees water. Your time is valuable. The time that you are given is a blessing. Each and every day when you open your eyes, you're given the gift of time. What you do with that time is important, because that's what's going to determine if you're going to move closer to your vision of success, or are you moving further away from your vision of success. Again, that depends on what you do with the time that you are given. So I want to plug this video that I've done, because I think it really encompasses what we're talking about in terms of valuing the time that you've been given and not taking it for granted. Don't take time for granted. And that was a video about winning your day. Vision chasers should be winning your day each and every day. You should be able to look back in the evening of every day. You should be able to look back in the evening and be proud of yourself that you made more good decisions than bad decisions. You received feedback, and you were very cautious and careful in how you spent your time, and you won your day, because ultimately you move closer to your vision of success. Now, what I want to do in that video, that's gonna pop up right here, and I'll also link it in the description section as well for you. I want you to check that out. You gotta win your day. We have to value time. So what I want to do is I want to give you 3 ways that you can respect time. 3 ways that vision chasers respect time. Here we go. First one, this is something that I'm going to do in my personal life, because I struggle, believe it or not, I struggle with procrastination. In my non-work life, I struggle in the area of procrastination. I want to get better at that. So here's the first one. 3 ways to respect time. Number 1, if it takes you less than 30 seconds to do it now. And I'm talking to me, and I'm talking to you. But if it takes you less than 30 seconds to do it, go ahead. Let's knock it out. Do it now. Just do it. All right, number 2. This is something that I make. It's a part of my daily routine. You need to write out your daily goals. Write out your daily goals. These are the tasks. These are the things that you need to do throughout the course of your day in order to make the most of your day, in order to see the most amount of progress. And when you write out that list, go ahead and prioritize. Ooh, I really need to do this, because you're not always going to finish everything on your list. But what you need to do is prioritize the most important things, make sure you knock those out. And then they'll carry over to the next day, and you can say to yourself, oh yeah, I forgot, I didn't do that one yesterday. Let me go ahead and knock that out. So make the most of your day by writing out your daily goals and prioritizing that list of things that you need to do each and every day. So important. So that's number 2. The third way you can really make the most of your time and respect time is to stay organized. Stay organized. And, you know, I myself, I still battle, and I have to make adjustments along the way with this in terms of staying organized myself. I still have to refine my system in order to make sure that I'm not wasting time. So if everything has a place, and if I have a solid system in place, I don't have to waste time trying to locate things because I've already got a system in place. So I'm not wasting time trying to find things. My wife is reading a book about organization, and she quoted some statistic that says we spend a lot of time. I can't remember exactly what she told me, but she said we spend a lot of time in our lives, trying to find things that are in our home. And my gosh, how could that time be used better? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves. And so staying organized, make sure you're staying organized with your materials, with your assignments, with your tasks. If you're not in school, on your job, just making sure you keep everything organized. If you are in school, you've got things that need to stay organized, of course. So just stay organized. So let me give you those 3 things again. Again, those are 3 ways that you can respect time. Number 1, if it takes you less than 30 seconds to do it, just go ahead and do it now. Number 2, write out those daily goals. Write a list of tasks that you need to do and prioritize them. And as you get them done, strike a line through them. It'll help you feel so much better knowing that, oh, I'm progressing. Ooh, I got that done. Ooh, I got that done. Ooh, I got that done. And then the last thing is to stay organized. Stay organized. Don't collect junk that would get in your way and prevent you from quickly accessing the things that you need to access, so that you're not wasting time, so that you're making the most of your time and you're doing the things that you need to do so you can move closer to your vision of success. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is your quote of the week. Again, I want you to think about that. Think about the importance of time. Think about time, and because you never know when things are going to pop up and shorten the amount of time that you have available to you during the day. You know, in certain jobs, and even as students, there's going to be things that come up, and they just take away a chunk of your time. They're like emergencies, like, ooh, you have to do this right now. And that's going to be less time that you have to do other things. And so in that way, you need to respect the time that you've been given in a day, and make sure that you value it so much so that you're not wasting it, so that if you do have an emergency pops up that sucks a certain amount of your time out of your day, you can make the adjustment and still knock out the things on your list of daily goals. You can still knock those things out because you were careful. You were so careful to conserve time, like a man who's stranded in the desert with just so much water. You were careful with that time, and so you can adjust. You can still move closer to your vision of success and beyond. All right, folks, think about that. I hope you have a wonderful week, and until we meet again, please keep chasing the vision.